So welcome everybody, and happy first day of spring. I hope you got a chance to go outside today and send your blessings to Mother Earth. I think she needs all the help she can get these days. With a little more sun here in Seattle area, but we'll take the clouds, I guess. It's nice to just know that there's a new season beginning. So tonight we celebrate that first day of spring and the spring equinox. And at the time of the spring equinox, we're told that the alignment of the Earth's equator with the sun causes a reduction in the Earth's magnetic field. And when that happens, we're better able to access higher dimensions, and new information can come pouring into us, sort of like a cosmic gateway that we can access more easily at this time. So it's a good time to be in meditation, and actually I'd have to say that any time is a good time to be in meditation. But there are certain times of the year when our meditations are more powerful, like the full moon periods and the solstices and the equinoxes. The equinox in spring always marks the entrance of the sun into the sign Aries. And as we mentioned at the last ceremony, Aries begins a new cycle in a zodiacal year, and its energy is much different than that of Pisces. It's an initiating energy. Aries wants to start things, and because it's a fire sign, it usually begins with a lot of fiery passion. Last month in Pisces, we considered what was ending. At this time of the equinox, we're being asked to consider what new beginning are we willing to embrace. We've been in the darkness of winter for many, many months, dreaming our dreams, hibernating, waiting for the light to emerge. And now we enter the springtime. The springtime is a time of creation, of new life, about seeds that have lain dormant, that are now poking their heads through the soil of our lives. Our dreams have been brewing this past winter, waiting for the light to awaken them and bring them into the world. We are meant to blossom, to burst forth into new life. The light is returning, and it brings with it the promise of new beginnings. And so this is a poem that I've read before that you may be familiar with, but it speaks really clearly and poignantly to this time of year. It's called For a New Beginning by John O'Donohue. In out-of-the-way places of the heart, where your thoughts never think to wander, this beginning has been quietly forming, waiting until you were ready to emerge. For a long time, it has watched your desire, feeling the emptiness growing inside you, noticing how you willed yourself on, still unable to leave what you had outgrown. It watched you play with the seduction of safety. I want to say that again because I like that phrase. It watched you play with the seduction of safety, and the great promises that sameness whispered. Heard the waves of turmoil rise and relent, and wondered, would you always live like this? But then, the delight, when your courage kindled, and you stepped out into new ground, your eyes young again with energy and dream, a path of plenitude opening before you, Though your destination is not yet clear, you can trust the promise of this opening. Unfurl yourself into the grace of beginning that is at one with your life's desire. Awaken your spirit to adventure. Hold nothing back. Learn to find ease in risk. Soon you will be home in a new rhythm, for your soul senses the world that awaits you. I love that. Your soul senses the world that awaits you. So think about what world is waiting for you. Can you ponder that for just a moment? What world might be waiting for you if you opened up to this new beginning? Now I'd like to share with you some words from Sandra Ingram, a shamanic teacher. She says, quote, "Let us imagine that the earth is waiting patiently for us to plant these new seeds in her body, her soil. And the mother nurtures each seed without judgment of what is carried in this seed and what will grow and blossom from it. She just nurtures with unconditional love. But as humans, we must use discernment about what we plant. If we plant seeds of fear, anger, and hopelessness, then our inner garden will nurture those seeds without judgment. We must choose to plant what we wish to nurture and grow. Let us commit to planting seeds with intentions, with thoughts that contain the creative potential of peace, love, light, and unlimited opportunities." End quote. So this is what our ceremony will be about tonight, planting seeds for what we want to manifest in this new cycle. So let us prepare now for our ceremony and our meditation. But please have handy your sacred object and your pen and paper. For those of you who have been to my house, you know that a central part of the room is always the altar. I always like to create an altar for ceremonies. You saw my spring altar during the 5 minutes of silence, but I'd like to hold up some of the objects I have placed there. I like to honor the elements, so I'll begin by showing you the candle to honor fire. This cup of water has been infused with lavender oil, so we bless the element of water and its healing powers. The air is represented by the music that we heard earlier, and the earth by the flowers on the altar and the ones behind me that have come from the Mother Earth. And on my spring altar, I always like to place this beautiful egg as a symbol of the new life that is emerging. In the Native American tradition, ceremonies always begin by smudging and calling the blessings of the 4 directions. For those of you who may not be familiar with this ritual of smudging, it is done to invoke the presence of the Great Ones and to cleanse the air of any negativity. So when you come to my home, I go around and smudge each person with sage. So tonight, I will light the sage stick, and you can just imagine that it is surrounding you and cleansing you of all negativity. The Native American people also call on the four directions to ask the blessing of the natural world. And especially on this day of the equinox, we can align with that natural world. Usually people stand and face the direction they're calling in, but we won't try that tonight unless you feel really motivated to do that. In place of the word amen, the First Nation people use the word aho. So let us call them in. Just a minute, I forgot my arrow. Hold on. I mean my feather. I forgot my feather. All right. So we'll start with the east. O great spirits of the east, we call to you in the humbleness of our spirit. Be here with us now. Be here in our fear of the new things that you offer. Be here in our excitement to begin. Be here with your clarity, that we may see the coming changes and open our hearts to accept them. Be here now. Aho. O great spirits of the south, we call to you in the humbleness of our spirit. Be here with us now. Be here in the fire that cleanses all that is ready to be burned away. Be here with our passion. Ignite us with the energy and vitality of your great fire. Be here now. Aho. O great spirits of the west, we call to you in the humbleness of our spirit. Be here with us now. Be here as we sit at the bottom of the waters, still and calm. Be here as we watch and observe all the chaos around us. Be here as we feel deeply and intensely every loss. Be here now. Aho. O great spirits of the north, we call to you in the humbleness of our spirit. Be here with us now. Be here as we feel the power of our bodies, as we let go of all constriction and tightness. Be here as we feel all of our strength. Renew us through the power of release. Be here now. Aho. O great spirit of the center, Grandfather Sky and Grandmother Earth, we call to you in the humbleness of our spirit. Be here with us now. We are here with hearts seeking truth, seeking beauty, longing to be in good relationship with all life. We are asking for help and guidance on our path. We are here to be in alignment with our destiny, with our purpose upon this gracious earth. Great mystery, sacred beings, we walk with commitment upon this path of harmony. We call for your blessings with gratitude for our lives. Aho. In deep gratitude, we honor your presence with us. We give thanks for your gifts of light and love and abundance. And we ask for your blessing as we enter this new season. Since our meditation tonight is going to be about those dreams that we are holding and those seeds that now need our nurturing, I'm going to ask you to hold your sacred object in your hand as we meditate. As we focus on our dreams, our new beginnings, I want you to infuse these sacred objects with your aspirations. So hold them gently and lovingly as we begin. Let us close our eyes and begin this meditation by holding our sacred object in one hand and placing the other hand on your heart. Let us send gratitude to our bodies for the way in which they have sustained us, held us, nurtured us. Let the love of your heart spread throughout your body in a deep appreciation for the gift of life. Now, deepening your breathing, send your energy into the earth, into the mother. And bring that earth energy upward into your heart to blend with the love that is there. Now realize that you are grounded in love, that this love, this light, is your essence. In honor and reverence to this new season, let us imagine the light of the sun joining with the light of our hearts and filling our bodies with its radiance. Consider how the sun makes all life possible. Fill your body with that light. Feel the warmth of it in your heart. We are connecting now to this new cycle. We are welcoming the sun into our lives and into our bodies. Now let both of your hands cradle the object that you have. And we will take several moments of silence to contemplate what dream you want to nurture and bring to life this season. What is waiting to burst forth within you? Try to get as clear and specific as you can. We'll be in silence for 4 minutes. Now I'd like you to see if you can formulate that dream into a sentence or a few descriptive words. For example, this season I wish to nurture the seeds of blank. So if you do have some clarity about that, write your sentence on your paper. When you get this clarity and you can articulate it to the universe hears you and becomes a witness to your intention. Now, having this dream clearly in your mind, gently return your focus to your heart. Remember that this heart space holds the energy of the earth, the love that is within you, and the radiance of the sun. So now, with an act of your will, pour that heart energy into the object you are holding. Breathe into it, feel it, see it. Watch it expand into a light that fills your entire body. This sacred object now holds all of your intentions and aspirations. It holds the seeds that you have chosen to nurture in this new beginning. So keep that in mind as you see this sacred object every day, or perhaps carry it around with you so that you can remind yourself of what you wish to bring into this new season, this fiery energy of Aries. And finally, let us take a moment to think concretely about one action that you can take right now to bring this dream to manifestation. One little small step to just let the universe know you're really serious about this. Think about that for just a moment. Take a moment now to send gratitude to the elements, air, fire, earth, water, and to the directions, north, south, east, and west. And give thanks to all the beings that are here with us tonight, supporting us and blessing us. Take a moment to do that. When you're ready, bring yourselves gently back to this room. And I would invite you again to carry this object around with you as much as you can, just to remind yourself of what is wanting to burst forth within you, what is wanting to blossom. So I'd like to close with this poem, How the Light Comes by Jan Richardson. I cannot tell you how the light comes. What I know is that it is more ancient than imagining, that it travels across an astounding expanse to reach us, that it loves searching out what is hidden, what is lost, what is forgotten or in peril or in pain, that it has a fondness for the body, finding its way toward flesh, for tracing the edges of form, for shining forth through the eye, the hand, the heart. I cannot tell you how the light comes, but that it does, that it will, that it works its way into the deepest dark that might enfold you. Though it may seem long ages in coming, or arrive in a shape that you did not foresee. And so may we this day turn ourselves toward it. May we lift our faces to let it find us. May we bend our bodies to follow the arc that it makes. May we open and open more and open still to the blessed light that comes. So, my dear friends, go outside and bless the earth and carry your sacred object with you, even though it's nighttime here in this part of the world. Next week we celebrate the festival of Easter, and this is the beginning of the three great festivals of spring, said to be the most powerful 3 full moons of the year. So we will be meeting on Friday, April 15th at 7:30, and I hope you can join us. So, with that said, I will bid you good night, and thank you for coming. Leave your messages in the chat. I hope this helped bring you clarity for some of your dreams that are wanting to emerge.